I am Thomas Pirkofer from Argentina. I'm doing my double degree Master in Management M2, and today we're going to talk about the Madrigal case, the Customer Value Management course. First of all, we will talk about the customer-centric approach that we have learned in this course. I talking mainly about the Customer Relationship Management or CRM. And in this case, we can relate to the topics we've learned so far because the Madrigal CEO, Javier Summers, focuses on understanding the customer base through a comprehensive audit that he does a cohort analysis mainly to identify buying behaviors and loyalty with the aim to tailor strategies for better customer retention and growth. He studied price, frequency, purchase amount, spending amount as well, margins, profitability, and the number of transactions. We can see that it really relates to the things we've been learning in this class because CRM tries to understand, for example, price, the place, the product, or the promotion, where the product or service is sold. So what he does, the CEO here, is try to focus in the historical transactions of the customers to understand the price, frequency, and all the surroundings uh, around the product to really understand what is driving the needs or the needs of the consumers and to understand what they are looking for in this product. Then talking about the data-driven approach, uh, we can see or relate to this course because of the data and the customer needs. An initiative led by the CEO to conduct a customer-based audit directly aligns with the data-driven strategies we've seen, using, for example, historical transactional data to evaluate customer spending and profitability patterns. And here the CEO wants to understand the customer's behavior and uses that data to obtain insights. He gains useful information from spending, client base, and mainly transactions. This could be a potential strategy. What the CEO tries to identify is patterns or insights to see what is driving consumers spending. And then he does like a cohort analysis to identify each segment that each customer to see the frequency price and understand why some clients are more profitable than the other ones. And we can relate it to the course because we study like how big data, machine learning, or artificial intelligence can be used in businesses to understand the data that we have and the one that is available. But in this case, I personally think that it's not enough. I mean, you can understand the numbers, but you need more data regarding, for example, age, region, gender, spending amount, or education maybe, geography to properly understand why some segments are buying more than others and how you can try to make all of them like spend more and be more profitable. This we can see in the customer lifetime value because what we see in the class that is really hard to approach or to calculate, but it's really useful to understand how to target customers appropriately. And here Molina's request for a data analysis and cohort studies in the audit focuses on understanding the profitability of different customer segments with the idea the managers are understanding the CLV to improve customer retention and satisfaction. This one is quite hard to calculate, but in the case they try to do this kind of analysis to understand how to retain and how to improve the lifetime value. It's not always easy to calculate, but it's an approach they've done it so good so far with trying to see the spending, the average spending, and also the amount of frequency or the amount of purchases that the normal customer does. And then talking about segmentation and the decile analysis, we can see that the decile and the cohort analysis are used to track how different groups of customers contribute to Madrigal's growth over time, which helps in identifying valuable segments and tailoring marketing strategies. And also the CEO runs this segmentation to compare deciles and identify most and least profitable customers with the goal of understanding the market. I mean, here we can see that the first decile compared to the last one is has 1.1 in profit more or less million and 2.3 million in spendings compared to the decile number 10 that it has only 68,000 in spending and only over 28,000 in profit. and they still have the same number of customers, but the total transactions are quite different because descent number one has over 17,000 and descent number 10 has just above 3,000. So here this could be a potential marketing strategy targeting different deciles to try to improve that number and try to all of them be average, not that big gap. So segmentation could really be a good strategy for this firm. Then focusing on the long-term relationship focus, we can see that the focus on loyalty programs and customer retention strategies shows a shift towards building long-term relationship with their customers. And at the beginning, they were focused more in transactional orientation, and now they are aiming for long-term. So they are aiming for relationship orientation, trying to understand the needs and try to benefit in the long term from this approach. And the last the recommendations I would do to Madrigal to improve this, um, to improve and try to boost the retention and the loyalty would be improve word of mouth and target marketing campaigns to boost retention, enhance Madrigal's loyalty programs, prioritize understanding and calculating the CLV for different customer segments to identify the most valuable customers and try to exploit them. I mean, to try to make the most profit out of them. Then invest in CRM systems, create a clear data strategy that allows how to collect, store, analyze, and use customer data for decision making. Use advanced segmentation techniques such as cohort analytics, RFM analysis, and predictable modeling. And last but not least, create feedback mechanism that allows customers to share their opinions, experiences, and expectations with Madrigal, mainly with the aim to understand their needs and their what they don't like about the product, how to improve, and how in this way try to retain them and use the word of mouth to spread the word to other consumers.